Oh, you're killing me here. Why? Okay. Yeah, this is Captain Zack. He's only like 15 years old.
Real?
Yeah, he's so young. Representing the DMG crew, and he's gonna be playing Bayonetta up against the Greninja of iStudying. Now, this matchup is one that I've seen only once or twice. We saw iStudying playing against Tyroy at Midwest Mayhem 2 in what was a super interesting set between the two of them, where iStudying was able to sneak out of a lot of these Bayonetta combos.
Using Shadow Sneak?
Using Shadow Sneak.
Okay.
He actually very famously was able to do a Shadow Sneak KO off the top when he was going to be pre-patched Bayonetta comboed and turn it around, which was super entertaining to watch at the time. And I'm wondering if iStudying has some more of those tricks up his sleeve here in this Bayonetta matchup.
Almost definitely. I'm expecting to see that from iStudying here, which means that Captain Zack, if he goes for a combo, he can't overextend. He's gonna have to probably go for all combos that are pretty much guaranteed. But it's scary, right? Because Greninja, he's able to just escape hit stun with that Shadow Sneak, which is, you know, Sakurai, what were you doing?
I don't know, man. It's his game, and we're just all enjoying it right now. But I believe that Captain Zack is one of the more interesting Bayonettas when it comes to just creativity and combos. So I think if any Bayonetta that's left in this tournament is able to adjust to that, it will be Captain Zack.
Oh, indeed. I was talking to Pink Fresh and I believe Salem and Pink Fresh and Salem, and a lot of them mentioned that, you know, they feel as if Captain Zack has the best punish game, dude, off of stray hits. Like, there are a lot of times where you'll see a Bayonetta combo, basic Bayonetta combo from some of even the best Bayonettas, but Captain Zack, he'll take it to the next level and try to maximize damage output if he gets his hands or his tilts on you.
And like you said, it's just off straight hits. A lot of Bayonettas will start their combos with like an up tilt or a grab or something like that, or just a witch twist to punish out of shield. But you'll see Captain Zack just get them off of neutral airs, get them off of all sorts of things. And that's where he is just so entertaining to watch. And right now, he's got iStudying caught on the leads.
And you notice what he did there. Went for a little bit of a delay. Oh, man, this is looking very scary for iStudying. Right now, Captain Zack pretty much dictating the pace of the match, inflicting like 53 damage on iStudying.
When you get caught in that corner like that, it can be so scary to get around Bayonetta. She just has so many movement options. She can cover you every which way. But iStudying was able to get back onto the stage, but right now, he's not really getting serious stage control for it.
Oh, and right there, managing to get witch time, but this is a little bit scary. You saw that, the threat of the Shadow Sneak.
And there he's just going to land this back air to get iStudying off stage and pressure him with maybe a forward smash. And catching him with another witch twist. This is scary here for iStudying still. But he does make it back.
Yeah, it can be a bit difficult to try to, you know, attack Greninja. No, oh my goodness! Ooh. Great DI right there by Captain Zack.
He needed that to survive. If he didn't DI, he was going to eat that water dagger to the face, and that might have been the stock. We're not sure.
Man, okay, so it feels like majority of this match is just on the left side of the stage.
They're just spending time edge guarding each other on that left corner. We're going to spend a little time on the right corner now with Captain Zack trying to grab that ledge. Good read there by iStudying, but a little too early.
Absolutely. I feel like they're taking us for a tour of the stage, you know, MTV Cribs. Oh my gosh.
We're just checking out Smashville, taking in all the sights on the left and right. Someone's going to spend some time in the drink soon, though.
Ooh, yep. Sure that was very smart. You saw iStudying had to double jump because of the guns that were charged.
Those guns are actually super scary off stage. We see them snipe people all the time, sending them actually as a KO option if they're sleeping on them.
That actually could have been a down tilt punish right there by iStudying. His fastest tilt. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. He will get the up tilt to break him out of that hit. Oh, this is scary, but there's a Shadow Sneak, and that will be iStudying grabbing the ledge.
Oh, man. But, yeah. Captain Zack maintaining this lead right now. iStudying trying to see if he can just get some projectiles in there. You know, Greninja's zoning is pretty good. The Shuriken comes out rather quickly.
It's so hard to zone Bayonetta, though. She's so mobile, and it's hard to keep her trapped in any one point of time, especially on Smashville, where you see Bayonetta can retreat to that taxi platform when it's in an appropriate spot.
Right now, iStudying just going for the down throw, which can yield an opportunity to squeeze in a fair if the DI is wrong.
He's going to back throw him off stage and look to catch him with that water shuriken. But that is not going to send him into any kind of falling state. But there, he gets the grab and up throw, and that will seal the stock.
Yep.
iStudying on the board.
And what I really loved about that was that he waited for the witch time.
You need to bait that out. You need to understand that it's a threat at any time. And if you're waiting for it, though, you can get that hard punish.
Oh, that was so slick right there by iStudying. Okay. Wow! I thought he was going to go for an up air, but instead, that hard read on the air dodge.
Yeah, iStudying really starting to understand the defensive options here from Bayonetta. He feels like he's starting to catch up. But right now, Captain Zack looking to seal out a game here with something tricky, possibly.
Oh, when you saw right there, Captain Zack trying to sneak it. Oh, my goodness. Scary situation right now, both of these guys.
They're DBZing, man. They're fighting at that top of the screen, just flying to the left and right, jumping everywhere, every which way.
Uh-oh. Nice. He immediately got rid of the threat of the guns. Uh-oh. This is a lot of juicy damage, but he was able to sneak out of there with his shadows.
They're moving to the left and right, back and forth, rolling past each other here. No one wants to hard commit to any particular option. They know how important winning a game 1 is.
Uh-oh. That dive kick, so scary. But iStudying.
Oh, he catches him!
Oh my gosh, what a sick, sick air dodge punish right there with the water shuriken. Fully charged. My goodness, iStudying taking game 1.
That was so clean. And I was asking myself before this, how is he going to handle that Bayonetta neutral? And he's just playing patiently. He's baiting out defensive options, and he's playing comfortably. And that's what's so impressive, because Bayonetta can just be so, like, she can just be overwhelming if you're not sure of how to combat her movement. But iStudying looks very comfortable up here on the stage.
Precisely. Here we go.
Town City going to be the pick here for game 2. What do you like about this stage for Captain Zack?
Well, knowing how Bayonetta's vertical combos are so, she has a lot of combos that just can take you off the top. Having this stage, with the lower ceiling can help him out. But at the same time, Greninja can benefit off of that just the same. With those up airs, with the up smash. And Greninja has a lot of combos that can lead into those moves.
Greninja can yeah, you're right. Greninja can pressure these platforms very hard if you're not careful, because that double jump is so quick. You can just sneak up there with an aerial and then read your defensive option.
Yeah, I actually like this stage for both characters right now. So,
but right now we've got Captain Zack getting a little bit of the better in the this opening minute of this game, and he's getting some combos here. Ooh, not even going for that second witch twist, knowing that Shadow Sneak was an option to get out of it. Hard read up smash, gonna be avoided by iStudying.
I wonder if he wanted to go for an up tilt there. It's hard to tell.
I'd have to ask him. I don't know if Captain Zack uses smash stick or tilt stick.
Then again, iStudying was at high percent, so maybe he was trying to go for the up smash after all.
Both options are very possible here, but Greninja gonna get the grab, looking to get kind of win here, but nope, he's gonna get witch timed, and that's gonna be a stock for sure.
Oh, indeed.
Down goes the frog, and now we have Captain Zack taking a lead here in game 2.
Oh my gosh, and there you have it. Captain Zack, so great at just punishing air dodges right there with Bayonetta. You think you could escape the combo, but he already has another response for that option.
He goes for those fair ones, and then like trying to bait you to air dodge, and then goes for a second fair one into all sorts of afterburner kick shenanigans, and it can be so scary. He's got the lap, had the lap on Greninja. There it is again.
Wow.
What a crazy combo.
He took him nearly all the way to the top.
He went from the ledge and then almost killed him off the top.
That's definitely a tour.
iStudying here, he's close to taking a stock, but he's also looking a little bleak here on this second stock. He needs to be very careful. Otherwise, like, a witch time just represents death.
Oh, man. Good attempt right there by iStudying. Try to see if he can get a Shadow Sneak punish. But the guns are blazing. Shooting iStudying into the blast zone to take game 2.
We have 2 projectile kills so far in this set. Trading standard Bs and trading games here, going into game 3 tied 1 apiece.
And interestingly enough, they both KO'd each other on the left side of the stage on their final stocks.
Yeah, there you have it. That's the matchup, apparently. Just shoot each other with guns until you die. UGC has that Halo background. Captain Zack showing that maybe he's a capable Halo player too.
Oof. Here it is. Game 3. We're running it back on Town and City. And I like that. You saw Captain Zack immediately opted to actually roll in because, you know, it's hard for a lot of players to immediately turn around after a dash. You know, they'd have to probably go for their initial dash and like stutter step and then dash in the other direction.
And that would be a pretty committed read on a roll there. So if iStudying is trying to apply forward pressure, his momentum has to be completely turned around.
Yes. Oof, and right there, you have to, you know, iStudying has to watch out for those heel slides from Captain Zack. You know, that side B afterburner kick is such a good combo starter.
And there, Captain Zack going for 2 of them in a row, and that's going to give Greninja the punish, and he's into a pretty decent start here in this game 3.
No.
Looking for a ledge jump, but that's going to be Captain Zack sneaking out of it with some afterburner kicks. Up air, not going to be enough here to take the stock, but the pressure continues from iStudying in that high part of the blast zone.
And what I really appreciate is how iStudying waits for Captain Zack to go for multiple special moves in the air so that when Captain Zack lands, he will lag.
Yes, punishing that RCO lag is definitely going to be an important part of any versus Bayonetta matchup, because if Bayonetta overcommits to too many of those B moves, her input lag increases when she lands, and it can be a hard punish. But that's going to be one hard punish in return for Captain Zack. Kill him off the top.
51%, mind you.
He was far behind, and then another comeback hit in Bayonetta, turning it around.
Just watch how Captain Zack dances around his opponent. It looks like it's very hard to get a read on his approaches.
His movement's really good, mixing up those heel slides and then heel slide into kick, and then he'll go for one and then turn it around and go for another one. But here he's crossing Greninja's shield, and he wasn't ready for that punish because those timings are so intricate.
Very impressed with how this match is going. Oh, okay. It looks like, forward smash. You didn't see that one coming. Very good punish right there by iStudying.
He saw that witch time coming and was able to punish it aptly. This is going to maybe be the start of something here for iStudying, getting a footstool combo, but not a big extension. Oh,
and right there, that backer almost looked like the end of iStudying stock.
And he's keeping the pressure on, but that was a forward smash, maybe the wrong way, fired by Captain Zack.
I wonder if he was expecting iStudying to try to recover on stage. Maybe.
That's a possibility, yeah. iStudying's going to get the stage control in this moment. We're almost halfway through the clock on this game 3, and this is a big combo maybe, but there, that afterburner kick going to sneak him out.
That's a KO.
Whoa, iStudying reversing his fortune there in game 3 after Captain Zack almost looked like he stole it from being behind, and that's going to put him up 2-1, looking to continue his winner's run.
Yeah, I don't even think Captain Zack expected that to KO him, dude.
Yeah, he was only at like 80% when he got down tilted, and he got a pretty sweet spotted up smash, going to send him off the top, and that's why those low blast zones, they're really advantageous for both characters in this.
Exactly. You saw the acceleration after he got hit by that up smash, straight to the top. Okay, game 4, 2-1, iStudying's favor. Let's go on Battlefield.
Now, I believe we're just going to try to see a lot of platform pressure coming out here from Captain Zack. When you pick this tri-platform stage, you expect platform pressure like this, and maybe some combo extensions. These two, they look like it's a scrappy neutral at the start of this game 4. iStudying getting a big vertical combo of his own, though.
Whoa, he wouldn't get a KO, but man, I have to tell you, that's some damage right there.
iStudying's relentless vertically here, not afraid of Bayonetta's movement. But there, Captain Zack going to make it back up onto the ledge. Here comes the pressure in return. He had the air dodge read, but just missed that shadow sneak barely.
Oh my gosh, and there goes iStudying off the top yet again.
Another quick turnaround. Captain Zack able to reverse his fortune so well. It wasn't enough to seal out the game in game 3, though. He has to play very strong to continue this momentum.
Ooh, okay. iStudying actually tried to go for a really cute setup right there. Uh-oh, that's possibly a KO? No, great DI by Captain Zack.
Yeah, he is living here on Battlefield at 139%, even though iStudying has been relentless.
Ooh, and you could see right there, iStudying showing a lot of respect to Captain Zack. He'll just wait the entire time. It's almost similar to playing a really overpowered boss in a single-player game. You just wait it out.
You got to wait out their patterns.
Yep.
And then once you find that moment of vulnerability, you strike.
That's it.
And here, it's Greninja's turn to make a big offensive. And now you see that as soon as Captain Zack breaks out of that combo, he's just got to reset.
Oh, and it looked like iStudying had an idea, decided to fade back. This is such a scary match right here.
Yeah, these two, this has been back and forth. We see stocks fly at crazy percents between both of them, but now it's iStudying's turn to apply some platform pressure of his own. Captain Zack sneaks to the center of the stage.
Oh, he could have actually gotten up smash possibly off of that neutral air, but iStudying still doing really good. He has the pressure.
I don't think that up smash would have killed either way, but it would have been a harder punish.
Yes. Definitely would have racked up a lot of damage. Those two hits do so much. Oh, there's the read off the jump over the edge. Now I know what he's trying to go for when he turns away from the edge and gets the up smash. Or goes for the up smash, rather.
Captain Zack going to fall out of that final hit of up air. Might have saved his life here on Battlefield, but we'll have to see. Excellent pressure coming out. But the back air misses.
Scary situation right here for iStudying. That's a KO. We're going to game 5.
And this set deserves a game 5 between these two. There's been such great adaptation both ways, and we're going to see Captain Zack forcing the issue. He wants to keep his winners run alive.
Oh, what a scary match, dude. The entire time you notice, like, iStudying tries his best to just, I was, that was a little scary. You know, iStudying was way more focused on the character select screen, but you can tell Captain Zack is having a good time. You know, he's like, oh, we're still buddies at the end of the day. Let me show respect with this fist bump. Here we go. Both of these combo heavy characters.
Smashville, we are back here.
Yes.
Where it all began and where it's all going to end in this winner's bracket for some player on this screen. These two, they're just willing. They're willing to fight in this corner. Like, whoever wins that corner can get a big advantage in stage control. And we see iStudying coming out a little bit ahead in that exchange.
Yep. Using the threat of a Warrior Shuriken to force Captain Zack away from the edge.
That's a great corner pressure tool that Greninja has. It really can catch that neutral get up super well, and then when you can react to another option. Shadow sneaking out of that forward air setup, very excellent by iStudying, but he's eating a lot of damage. Yeah,
he really had to go for that too. But smart. Captain Zack, though, keeping up the pressure. Almost got that down there.
He's relentless here on that taxi platform. He knew iStudying was going to retreat to it, and he kept it up, almost able to get the stock, but instead he only has to settle for 76%.
Uh-oh. Smart. iStudying had to go for a Shadow Sneak out of there. The threat of an up air could have KO'd him.
And that's why, to seal out that stock on Battlefield, Captain Zack just went for the double jump up air instead of another Witch Twist because of that Shadow Sneak. Getting a kill with a single hit move, you can't Shadow Sneak out of it.
Uh-oh. How's Greninja going to be able to get an opening? Just always looking for those grabs the moment he sees Captain Zack land on the ground.
Captain Zack is not really showing air dodge. We've seen iStudying go for those air dodge reads a couple of times, and not really many of them have hit. He might be best served looking for another defensive option here out of Captain Zack when he gets those up throws.
Whoa!
Was that untechable?
I wonder. I mean, he was definitely super close to the edge. And he went so fast, I didn't see a freeze or anything.
Oh, and that's a great trade here for iStudying. He gets on the board, and now we are on winner's bracket stock for both players.
Uh-oh. Scary situation right now. Both of these guys can combo each other quite heavily. Uh-oh.
We see Captain Zack striking first here. He's getting a big combo on the Greninja, but the second Witch Twist gonna whiff. 60% on the board is not inconsequential.
Looking for an opening, but he can't quite get it. That heel kick. We got an up air.
Not enough.
iStudying still alive. Whoa, that was risky.
That was very risky. He could have eaten a back air, and that might have been enough to take the stock, but good spacing there by iStudying. And now he's got to get something big here, but the Witch Twist is going to turn it around.
He's going to have to be careful. 131% right now. It's definitely looking like it's in Captain Zack's favor. And
no witch time, but he whiffs the first one. The second one comes around. That should do it. There he goes. Captain Zack taking it 3-2 over iStudying. Moving on in this bracket.
Oof. Definitely a hard loss right there for iStudying to swallow, but great job right there by Captain Zack bringing it back. It really looked like any man's game, right?
It looked like any man's game until that final stock. We had another game 5 with a very decisive stock to seal things out, and that's going to put Captain Zack moving on in winners. I do not know off the top of my head who he might be playing, but I'm sure he can still have a very long run in him.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, whenever I watched, looking back, iStudying did a really good job of getting the lead on Captain Zack. But Captain Zack, whenever he got those Rage Bayonetta combos, you would see Greninja get KO'd at rather low percents.
He got killed at like 50 or 60 twice in games 3 and 4, and those ended up really tilting the scales in Captain Zack's favor, and he is so clutch with those.